Close guard today. So basic move. We're gonna do maybe a slightly different entry than you've seen before. Okay. Yeah, common position, right? He's in here. He's postured up. He's framing his hands on my hips or something like that, right? So we can go over here, pull his hands out. We can go under here to pull his hands out. Either way, right? We want to get rid of his frames. So I got to get his hands off of here. At the same time, I pull his hands off, I gotta pull my knees to my chest to break his posture. So here, right? Once I break his posture, one of my hands is immediately gonna go over the back of his head, and then I'm gonna open my legs and get on my side. So see how my elbow's pointing up towards the ceiling? Right, I wanna get up to my side so I have a strong wrap around the back of his neck. Now when he tries to posture up, challenging, right? I have weight on the back of his neck here. And getting out to my side means I can also start to climb my legs up high. So my knee is up high on his back. Right now with this grip here and this knee up high, as he tries to posture up, right, he's got my whole weight on the back of his neck and shoulders. It's much more difficult for him to get his posture back. So the first battle is this breaking of the posture, getting around his head and then hipping out to the side and then climbing my knee up high here. So like my knee and elbow are almost touching here, right? And I have this grip behind his head. Now, what I want to do on the side is get an inside wrist grip where I grab the inside part of his wrist, right? And I get my thumb high over here. So now when he tries to get his hand back to my chest to posture up, go ahead and bring your hand in towards my chest. Really try, right? Very hard for him to get his hand back inside. I'm starting to own this real estate right here. I've created this nice separation from his elbow from his body. You try posture up, take your hand out, but yeah, really work. Yeah, so super hard, right? Yeah, see, the best way he can get his hand out is to reach it all the way back, right? Which is fine, right? So even if he does that, right, boom, this leg comes over. Even if he doesn't do that, I can bring my foot to the inside very easily and then pass the leg over, okay? So this inside wrist grip is gonna set us up for the triangle. First thing I do, break the posture, get his head, shrimp out to the side and bring my knee up high on his back. And then I fight. If this hand is inside, I want to make sure this elbow and knee are together. So when he tries to bring this hand in, it's hard, right? And then get an opportunity to grab his wrist on the inside. So I'm grabbing this side of his wrist here and keep my thumb over the back of his hand. And then he's trying to get this arm out, or yeah, very challenging. And now, yeah, if he pulls it all the way back, my leg will come up, right? But I want to bring my knee up high, feed his arm down and get my foot to the inside. Once my foot's to the inside, now I have the triangle or the trap triangle here. Now I can let go of this arm. Now I focus on controlling his head, grabbing my shin, and then tightening up the triangle here, right? So once we get the leg over, I relinquish the arm, I control the head, grab my shin, and pull my leg over the back of his neck. So again, controlling up by the head here, so whenever he tries to lift his head up, super challenging for him. And then I can use my other foot to get the angle, lock the figure four, and squeeze here for the finish. I'm not really concerned about this arm. I can get the finish from here, but occasionally you might want to lift and bring this arm across. That sometimes makes the triangle a little tighter. But worry about the entry, getting that inside wrist grip so that you can pull your foot inside and get one arm in, one arm out. Cool? 1, 2.